we got 2K working on YouTube now, but I'm not sure whether YouTube like moves video viewers over like the between streams, because I've restarted quite a couple of times here already. And okay, Twitch is working fine as well. Let me just double check the audio is. Not sure if like the audio is fine though. The YouTube stream is still the. Oh man, the annoying part about YouTube is like I can't figure out like what is causing like everything. Are we not even live on YouTube or what? Now it's saying my live stream. Okay. Wait, can I just save image here? Let's see. Does it update the stream? No, it doesn't. Are you kidding me? Okay, it did save. So I'm not sure how we can set the default thing on YouTube as well, but that's fine. On Twitch, let me figure out. Let me try download the Twitch app on my phone so that I can see what's going on. And the category on YouTube is wrong as well. Okay. Okay, at least we got the 2K stream up on YouTube already. The Twitch one, I honestly have no idea. It seems fine to me, so okay, let me bump up the volume. Maybe to like that, like, is this volume better? What's going on here? Hello? Oh, there's actually a delay on Twitch as well. It's just that I think because I'm watching it from the stream manager, I don't exactly see the delay. And I can't hear anything on my phone as well. Oh, why do I not hear anything on my phone? Hear anything on my phone one? Is the Twitch audio okay? Okay, I can hear myself. The show? Or is it the mic? Okay, let me check the audio on YouTube to see whether it's okay. It's a bit soft on YouTube. Let me check Twitch. But it's still a bit soft though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't really hear myself. No, there's supposed to be a music. No, there's supposed to be a music. No, there's supposed to be a music. No, there's supposed to be that I can't hear it, that I can't see it. So it's supposed to be here, and it was working for quite a while. It just stopped working. Okay, let me increase the volume of the music to maybe. Like that? Is the music okay like that? Like that? Is the music okay like that? And how do people even do this? This is like so rough, like. Okay, we will just go with this for now. We'll go with this, and we'll figure it out for the rest of the week as well. We'll slowly figure this out. At least the YouTube one is in 2K now, so that's fine. And I don't think the quality on YouTube looks as good as the one on Twitch. Like the Twitch one seems a lot clearer than the one on YouTube as well. So okay, let me just start with this. Okay. So this is the first ever stream ever that we will do on like ever. Like I've created multiple new social media accounts for this, just for this brand, and the YouTube one and the Twitch one is the one that we are using right now as of now for the live stream. So we have both live right now and running on YouTube and Twitch, and these are brand new accounts as well. I have 0 followers on both. In fact, you can see it here. They don't even display like the subscriber count here, like because there's 0. So this is a brand new account, and man, the live stream setup was rough for setting up on YouTube. And for Twitch, this was one of my old accounts, but I've removed all the followers. So if we, how do I go see my followers is actually nothing, and if you can, if you actually watch it in the stream as well, you should be able to see it as well, right? Oh, channel. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Oh, it doesn't even show the follow count here. Like, I thought they will like show like 0 followers or something, but it seems like if there's 0, it doesn't even show anything. So I have 0 followers on both the YouTube one and the Twitch one, which I am purely starting from scratch here. So what I'm going to do here is from today to pretty much every day, on every weekday, I will do a live stream of my work, and I'll cover more on that later. And what I'm going to do is actually do the live stream around 2 to 5 p.m. every day on weekdays, which is in Singapore time. So I think if we, in the time zone of like the Asia time zones, it's in the afternoon. But if we will look at the US time now, it's 3 a.m. So nobody will be watching from the US when I stream in the afternoon. I think we can figure out like if we can do night streams or what later on. But this is like the most optimal time for me to stream as of now. In Europe, it's 9 a.m. Okay, it is in the morning in Europe, so I think it's not that bad. We have Asia and we have Europe when I stream during this schedule here. So I'll do the live stream every day around 2 to 5 p.m. And that's just a rough time for now. I haven't exactly figured out how everything will work out yet, but right now, tentatively, we'll do a live stream every day on 2 to 5 p.m. on weekdays on both Twitch and YouTube. So something with the YouTube right now is I need to get my branding consistent. So if you actually see my the link here, right, you can see my username here is actually my name and HQ. So but the problem is on YouTube, it's actually showing the username I'm using there is actually the Jiawei here, which I have been wanting to change for quite a while, and I can only change this tomorrow. So this will only be this for today, and it will change to the correct one tomorrow, because there was like I think it was like a 14 days cooldown to change usernames. So tentatively it will be this just for today, and we will switch over to a consistent branding across all my channels. And you can see all my links, social links, all of these, a lot of these are created from scratch, and all of them have 0 followers. So this is pretty much the kickoff and the first start of everything from scratch. I'm purely building everything from scratch. I'm not building on top of anything before I already had. So you can see the TikTok, the YouTube, the Twitch, the Kick account, the Threads, the Instagram. For Threads, I've started like posting some content there. For X, I will be using my existing account. So if we take a look at my account here, so right now, I believe X supports live stream. So right now we only live on YouTube and Twitch, but maybe throughout the week I'll expand to more platforms, because it was so rough figuring out like how to get the 2K even working on YouTube. So I will slowly figure it out, and for today we will just do YouTube and Twitch, and we might expand to X from tomorrow onwards. And this is my existing account, which I actually changed my branding from my old username to the consistent branding here as well. And we will be live on X maybe tomorrow as well. So I have almost 200 followers here, and I think I've built up like quite a lot of tweets already. But as compared to like other people who post like a lot, like I see people with like 20,000, 50,000 tweets. Like that's insane. Like how do people even use X so much that they have so many tweets? So rather than like completely starting from scratch, I feel like X has a very steep curve to starting. So I really don't think it's possible to start from zero, especially when I've tried to build like for many years. My account has been from 2009, and I only started actively using X since I think two or 3 years ago. So I've been building this audience on X for around 2 to 3 years. So it's kind of a ways to actually throw everything away and start from scratch. So I'll use back this account and we'll go live on X one of the days this week as well. So that's that. And we have Kick as well. But the problem with Kick is that I have to stream to them 1080p, which I can't do that because my software only supports one streaming output. So which I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube right now in 2K. And for Kick, they only support 1080p. So I tentatively cannot do Kick right now. So I think we'll just check it off here. So right now we are done with this too, and we will stream to X as well. Let me just put it here as well. So we'll expand more to more platforms, and I have already applied for TikTok access as well. The problem with the vertical formats is that I think this YouTube stream is actually streamed in vertical format as well, if I'm not wrong. I think it should be. Oh, I didn't enable it. Okay, that's fine. I don't really understand or know like how the vertical format works on YouTube, but from what I see is that if they are slowly rolling out this dual stream feature for where you can output multiple streams from your encoders, and the one that they actually have, like the built-in one, is actually a automatically cropped version, which is different from like a individually streamed one, which is like that. So I've already set everything up, and I want to do streaming on the vertical platforms as well, like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So that's in time to come. For TikTok, it's under review. For YouTube, I don't know when they will release that feature. And for Instagram, I believe we need to hit 1,000 subscribers. So from what I see right now, I think the earliest we'll get access is actually to TikTok. And I've applied this like a couple of days ago as well already. And this will hopefully resolve in the next 1 or 2 days. So right now our stream is only fully on landscape format, and that's that. And we will do more streams across more platforms as well, like Telegram, and which I will cover that a bit more later on, and Discord as well. So there will be a lot of different platforms to be able to watch the stream from, but I also don't want to overdo it when because we're just everywhere at the same time, and it's like the quality isn't there anymore because we're just splitting the attention everywhere. And also I did intend to stream on Substack as well. So that's the live stream. And for the schedule, I have the links in the, not sure for Twitch, how do you set the links here? Yeah, you can't, right? So on Twitch, I believe if you just type schedule here, you can actually see the stream schedule. Oh, this thing is like concatenated. Okay, let me just edit that. Oh man. I do it like that. It sucks that Nightbot is like two separate. I have to open like two different accounts for it. Like it doesn't have like one unified account to manage both, which sucks. So if we type Is this working? Okay, so if we type these two commands, this is the ones I have set up. Oh no, it's Nightbot not set up here. Oh god. Let me see how do we do this? Okay, let me just set this up. Wait, is there? Wait, I'm confused as to why the command isn't working here. Ah, yes, it's working now. Okay. So if we type schedule here, is it me or is the Nightbot very slow here? So if you go to this link here, you should be able to see my website here. Alright. And if we look at the schedule here, if you type the schedule command, there's two different links here. First one is the one this was the one I showed earlier. Let me go to this one. So the one I've been walking through here right now, the schedule, is actually the content schedule of what I'll be doing. So I'll be doing a couple of things, and let me just go through this later. And the other link goes to this one, which is a calendar format of what I plan to do throughout the week on the different streams. So this is the very first stream that you can see with like what I plan to do and what I plan to go through in the stream. You can see like each day has a different agenda kind of thing. I try to keep it as diverse as possible so that it's more interesting, but definitely eventually we will find a format that we can work with throughout. So this is this calendar here, and the schedule is actually from, you can just type !schedule in either of the Twitch or YouTube chats, and you'll be able to get the links to my schedule. And what I'm planning to do is, on every day we will post something on X, at least one post on X and Threads and LinkedIn as well. So we'll also do one long form content, and I'm not too sure whether it's viable to do one short form content every day as well. We'll see about that. Or we should go with something like a Monday or Friday short form content kind of thing. That's that. I'll just figure the short form content out, but definitely I think the base will be one live stream every day and one long form content every day. That's the minimum. And a lot of these I'll do on stream as well. So it'll be interesting to see like how everything works behind the scenes. And I also run this newsletter, which I just relaunched just last week. So this newsletter is called Update Night. Maybe I should add this as a command as well, but it's actually in the YouTube description. Let me see. Actually, this one should be an arrow, right? What did I put for YouTube here? Oh, this one. Oh man. Okay, we'll just copy that and then okay, we'll put the sponsor one in as well. And then sponsor. Actually, this one is outdated already. It's not even the latest one anymore. because I've already changed it. So okay, maybe we'll streamline the other one to just the right. Okay. Just left this one. Does Nightbot have a command to do a? Let me see. Is there a command for that? Ah, okay, okay. That's cool. Oh, it doesn't have a help command. Ah, okay, okay. All right. So the schedule is there. It's all there. And that's what we'll do. For update night here, I've already added a link. So you can just type exclamation up mark update night in the chat and you will get to this link here. So what this newsletter is about is actually we have Telegram channels that I'm constantly finding things that I just discover new tools and stuff. And I believe that I am always quite ahead of this AI game here where everything is like evolving so fast. And I've been like ahead for a long time. And we've actually caught a lot of like viral things like OpenClaw and vibe coding way before it hasn't gone mainstream. So that's the whole point of Update Night here, which is a Telegram channel. Let me see if I can show the Telegram channel. Oh, let me just set it up such that I don't leak anything. Okay, so this is the Telegram channel that these few channels that I'm running. So the news one, I will always put the things that I find, even on stream as well. If I find something new, I'll definitely just go ahead and put on the Telegram channel. So this is definitely the best way to keep up to date on AI stuff and like the just general in whatever is happening in tech. But this is more very developer focused, and the vault here as well. This is more for tools and resources. So you can see that it's all projects that people build, like libraries, component library skills, and other things that Vercel built. Just cool stuff to know and very useful, definitely. And we have the news channel. We have this one, which I haven't really got to it yet because there is more work to be done for this, because I really want to help people who are not exactly not as into tech as me, and actually bridge that gap there to actually help people understand what are the different things in AI, like what is it, what the fuck is an LLM, what is an AI, and actually this will be a format I'm not sure what's the format for the Telegram yet, but I have definitely figured out what I plan to do for the update night Instagram. So this will be something like a daily, maybe like a weekly kind of thing, where we actually post slideshows on Instagram where we actually explain like what the different concepts are in AI and what the different things are in AI. But it's also a bit the blur line as to what exactly do we scope into, like, because there's a lot of different complex terms like, I don't know, a harness, an agent, and it's hard to really just target everyone. So there is bound to be still some developer technical complexity terminology to it, but I try to make it as simple as possible to actually put it on Instagram. But that one is we will start this maybe like a couple of weeks down the line. Right now, the ones that are live now is the Telegram channels, which I've been running. I think I just set it up this like 4 months ago, and we just relaunched this newsletter. So this newsletter is actually a space for all of the things that we share on Telegram, and I actually condense it into a weekly format. So on every Friday here, we will have a newsletter sent out. If you are subscribed to the newsletter, we will send out an issue every Friday to you in Singapore time. It'll be like the evening, like 6 p.m. So the one that we sent out last week was actually this one here. So this was the news that we actually compiled from the Telegram channels in this too, the vault and the news. And we actually compile it and we actually analyze like what is the trend and what is happening, which a lot of it was actually on the GitHub side of things, and some of the things that you should just know about. Like, this newsletter is free and is sent to your inbox every week, and you will pretty much be you'll be up to date on like whatever is going on the tech and AI world already. This is the newsletter to follow to stay ahead. And what are we gonna do on a monthly basis is the first of every month we're gonna do a in case you missed it kind of thing. So it'll be a summarized version of whatever we shared for the whole month. And because the month just concluded, we just released this issue for the month of April just 2 days ago, and this will be at the start of every month for the previous month. So you can see like we will analyze the trends of the past month, like especially the past month was actually a lot of to do with like the GitHub and Anthropic. A lot of it was about that, and the models are shipping on the same day, and some other things like the war on AWS. The data center got hit by a strike, and other interesting items that you should actually take note of. So this might not necessarily, both the monthly and the weekly one might not necessarily be everything, but we will try to cover as much as possible to make sure you're up to date. But definitely the most up to date thing you will get is from the Telegram channels. The newsletter is already a very toned down and summarized version, because we can't have like one mistake that I did was from the last ones that we did. This was actually from the last time, and we actually put every single item that we shared into the article here, which was crazy. Like the articles was like so long. Like all these issues took so long to write. That's not like the longest one. I believe I think this is like one of the longer ones already. There's so much content, nobody is even gonna read all of this, which is why I have decided that the refresh here, and I've did a post about this as well, the refresh here will cover only on the most important things that you should take note of, and we have made it such that it's nicely segregated into different sections as well. I think the previous one had like a lot of different sections. This one is very clear. We have whatever I have to say in that week in the first part, and the top news that you should take note of. then the undercovered news that nobody is talking about, or rather is not covered as it should, like this ghosty who is moving off GitHub, and I believe he said like he was user 1299 on GitHub or something, so he's one of the earliest users on GitHub. And this has a lot of impact because it relates back to the GitHub issue where we actually go into depth here. We actually summarize it here. So a lot of this you can actually just get it for free when you subscribe. Just click subscribe here and just type in your email and you will get all these issues straight to your inbox for free. And this is a service that I'm doing completely for free, and this is just started last Friday. So before this, we actually had this newsletter as well, but the problem is that it was very time consuming, and because of there were so many things to actually like write about, because we were actually going into detail every single content, every article, every tool and resource that we're sharing there. We're actually doing analysis on every single one of them, which took a long time, and I eventually burned out. And that was the period where I wasn't in Singapore for quite a while, and that's when it stopped. So just last week, which is around a 1 year gap like that, I've posted about this restructuring of Update Night here, which I do believe that there is a lot of potential, because when I really talk to different people here and there, I realize how big of a gap that it is between the developers and normal people, in the sense that most normal people only use ChatGPT, Claude, and now Claude and Gemini, but there's just so much more to AI and all these very cool technologies that I really want to help people get up to date with, which is the whole point of this newsletter here. And this whole thing started from a Discord server. I might make a video on this in the long form videos. And yeah, we had a podcast for this as well. So the podcast, actually the reason why I stopped the podcast was because it took a very long time to record, and the podcast was like 1-2 hours long, and I still had to edit it. And because of my schedule back then, I had a lot of work to do in school and a lot of other things that I had to catch up with. It was tough. It was tough to like record all of this at like 4 or 5 a.m. I just can't do it. And eventually it was only 2 episodes that we got out. And maybe we could do like something like a podcast that we can do on stream as well, so that it's kind of like a live stream podcast kind of thing, and then we can use the live stream as one of the content pieces. Because what I plan to do on the live stream is to make the long form and the short form content on stream live as well. And maybe some of the streams in the schedule here, we can do some streams here that's purely for a podcast, and I'll just figure it out. But definitely a podcast is still very time consuming, and I just feel like the perfect format to replace a podcast is actually the live streams here that we're actually doing right now. So the podcast is still something I'm thinking about whether to continue it or not. But right now, I don't know. I don't know yet if we can continue the podcast, but definitely you can see the previous podcast on this website as well, which is here. We have it on Spotify and YouTube, and we recently rebrand our logo as well to this. But yeah, so as for one final piece that this Update Night platform is missing, it's actually the centerpiece that we don't have yet. So okay, so the final piece of Update Night is actually what's missing right now, which is a central platform for all of these tools and combined into one place where we can easily search it using semantic search and agentic search, for that matter, to find different tools for your project and find what is the best setup. So because right now, because AI is very good at doing everything, but the key piece that is missing is actually piecing all the different technologies together into one place And I feel that that is a very powerful gap that we can address here with update 9. And with like different, I've seen like all these this these websites, like they collect like this one, this Morbin as well. So this one collects like the nice UIs and the different mobile apps and recordings. Pretty nice. You can use this for inspiration. And Morbin is more of the one of the more well-known ones because I do believe that the quality of like the stuff they have is actually very good, and it's not exactly easy to replicate this as well, because you actually need to manually do it yourself to actually get all these screen recordings. So I want to do something like that, like a directory kind of thing. And this one is for Mac apps, and this one is for tools. But from our perspective here, Update 9 is providing value in a different way, where we're actually doing it in a kind of a tool, a GitHub kind of perspective here. So I actually have a lot of let me just log in from here. So I have actually on my GitHub, I've started 2,100 projects so far. And oftentimes when I work on different things, I just find myself very hard. Like a lot of times I'm just thinking of what I can use for different projects, and most of the more memorable ones actually just come to mind when I just think of it. When I look at something, this is the tool. Like say if I were to use I want logos for SVGs, I will just go to this app. Like I have it on top of my mind. But some of the different newer tools, maybe I wouldn't have it. Like I might have like some impression of it, but I can't remember what was it called. That's like the problem that I have. And usually I will just go to my stars to search for it. And it's not exactly a very nice search as well, because the words that you type here has to appear in either of the name or the description of the repo, which most of the time, maybe like 50% of the time, it doesn't appear there. So that's one thing I want to do as well, to really make like a very full suite directory for all these tools for developers. And it's not exactly for developers as well. We can have like all the different tools as well. So there's actually like the screen recording software that I use here, which is Cap, and these aren't exactly developer tools. This can be used by anyone, and I want to do such that this platform is really like a place where you can search for anything that you need. And we will have like different things like MCP and skill sets as well that we can plug into agents, and all of this will be nicely indexable. That will be something very useful for me, especially when I build new things, new projects, and definitely I do see a lot of value in that as well. So that's update 9. And every year we will send out like I don't know, like a awards kind of thing, like the tool of the year kind of thing. I haven't exactly figured that out yet. I will look at that. And yeah, the update 9 news one we'll figure it out. We will see how we can do a schedule or something for that. But we'll just start small for now. So this is roughly what is going on here, and for the schedule or the content schedule kind of thing. So for today, I've already figured out a number of things that we want to do, and it's been a lot already. A lot of time has passed already, actually. So we've done the intro, we have done the YouTube and Twitch stuff. The schedule, we've walked through the schedule. So for the rest of the week, you can type the !! schedule command in chat, and you will be able to see what I plan to do throughout the week. But I'm not too sure yet. I just really like this will be, I think I'll just plan like these at the start of the week, and then we'll figure out as we go as well, and we'll adjust when we need. So roughly this is some sort of schedule that we'll work with for this week right now, and we'll see how it goes. So let me just go to threads, and we'll actually make a a post on this live stream right now, which I have a schedule here, a draft here. Okay, so I'm planning to like post this like every day. I think my X followers increased by like by 7. Wait, where did I get 7 extra followers from? Like the last time I checked was only 190. Okay. So this is the current state. I will be live streaming every day, and I'll make this post on X and Threads as well every day. And I will live stream myself building something from zero. And it's the perfect time as well. I have like everything, some sort of figure out like what is the plan I want to do. So we will see how it goes. And this will be like a documentation of like everything I'm doing from zero, and eventually if I do get to somewhere, this will be the very first stream that you came from, and this will be the start of everything. So day 1 of streaming and building starting today. I'll live stream myself building my tech startup from zero. I have 2 weeks left. I'm not sure if I have 2 weeks left, but I'll just leave it as 2 weeks left first. And the schedule is here on weekdays, the stats, and yeah, let me just post that. Okay, I forgot to copy the content there, and I'll put it on X as well. Okay. Okay. Sister already. Okay, so we'll do that. And okay. So we have that figured out, and I have been posting like a bunch of stuff on Threads. I literally started this account from like last week. I think it was last week or something, but I can't see the stats yet until I reach 100 followers, which sucks. So I've like, I think this is like the first post I made, which was when I created, I think, but it might be earlier than that. So it was about around 2 weeks ago, and I've been posting things like this one got 3,500 views, which is quite a lot. But the one that really made a difference was actually one of the other ones. Where was the other one? I made this post as well, which was pretty funny. I had this like sticker from Bangkok, I think. That was pretty funny. And yeah, it was this one, the one that I pinned here, that got 50,000 views, which actually account for like most of this, but actually like 20,000 actually come from like the other posts. So I do think that it is quite a lot of shit posting, but definitely I wanted to believe that some of the other things do actually get attention as well. But it's really like a hit or miss. But I feel like it's definitely a lot easier than X to actually get attention here. And there's a cool feature now that you can add your podcast in here as well. So let me see. So that is that. That's for Threads. And I thought I should walk through the company that I'm building as well. So this is the company that I just incorporated about 3 weeks ago. And this is a Singapore-based company where we are actually doing what we're gonna build live on stream. And a lot of the foundation is kind of there, but at the same time, there's still a lot of work to be done. I feel like it's around 90-80% of work. I feel like it's very interesting to watch like someone build something from scratch. From like if you guys know like the Let's Play series, like those Minecraft ones, like you actually, or those trading series, like you actually trade from nothing to like a very big item, or like those Let's Play series in Minecraft that actually shows like how they got from zero and then they kept progressing towards like an end goal. That's what I want to do as well, which is why I have like different goals I want to achieve in different streams as well, which you can actually see ahead of the stream. Just at the start of every week, I should have everything planned out. If not, it will be just a rough thought of what I'm gonna do each day. And yeah, this one is done. So my company here, what we are trying to do is actually building the foundation of AI agents, because there's a huge problem right now where the gap is actually from the developers to normal people is actually so big that nobody out there who is not a developer is using agents. I'm very sure almost nobody, in fact it might be just a very small percentage of normal people who are not in tech, are using AI agents for at least something in their lives. So there is a bunch of different reasons why this is happening, and one of it is how complex AI agents it is to set them up. And the security side of things is actually another concern here. How do you secure it enough such that it's actually safe to use? And number 3 is that where can I apply this? What can I automate using this? And I think we provide a lot of value in that sense that I actually have a lot of experience with using agents on a daily basis, and not just OpenClaw in that sense. I've done so many different in fact, before OpenClaw actually went viral, I've actually built something that was like OpenClaw even before it went viral. And I thought that had a lot of potential, but the OpenClaw one not necessarily tried to break my motivation, but actually it helped me to figure out like how I should actually restructure it. Because the previous version that I made was actually just a desktop app and everything was just coupled together. So if the desktop app is not running, like the bots, the Telegram, everything was not running as well, which was quite coupled in the sense that everything was very coupled together and there was just no separation of different roles, and it was hard. Like the way OpenClaw did it was, it's done in a way that this they had a gateway layer, they have the desktop UI layer, they have a CLI layer, which is what I'm trying to achieve here, and actually restructuring what I'm building earlier, and actually what I'm gonna restructure it and I'm gonna do it to what we're gonna build here in my new setup here. So we actually have two different branches of what my company is doing. The first one is the AI agents, which will be a product by itself. You can actually go to my website. I don't have a command set up for this, but maybe I'll set this up later. So this is what we are trying to build here live on stream, and I'm not sure if I can actually finish it building this by May, to be honest. But definitely I already know everything in my mind. I just need to just plan it out and do everything one by one. That's the plan here. So that's one part, that's the thing that we'll build on stream. And the other side of my company is actually the agency side of things, where we actually provide development services to build projects, websites, apps, and different things for people. And this is the other side of the company here that we are doing here. So the main thing is still the whole reason why this company is incorporated is actually for the agent side of things, which we are definitely going to ship this out sometime in June or May. Hopefully in May we'll get something out, and May just started, so I do believe by the end of May we should be able to get something out if we don't just procrastinate too much. But everything will be on stream. We will try to make as much content as we can meanwhile while we build this as well, and including the live streams and the long form, short form contents. I don't think I have time to record a long form content today. I might just record one and we will just leave it in the drafts, because one of the ideas that I had for the long form content was regarding the Notion custom agents one, which is expiring today. So I have a kind of an urgency to do that, and kind of an urgency, but not exactly as all. So I'll just figure that out later. And yeah, I don't think we have time today for that, but I'll try to squeeze in like some time to actually record like one video or something. Like as I think I want to do like one short form content to kickstart everything as well on Instagram and TikTok as well, so that it's just not sitting there doing nothing. So that will be the later part. And a lot of these ideas that I have is actually very disorganized as well. I'm not sure if I want to do the organizing of the video ideas that I have on stream, but it's all here. I just have it very disorganized, and a lot of the things that the ideas that I have is all on scattered everywhere. I just need to compile everything together into a nice Notion calendar, so I know like what I will film and what I'll publish every day. So that's that. Um, yeah, I thought that it would be quite interesting if you can actually scroll threads and X on stream as well, and actually like look at some of the interesting things. Like maybe like just a half an hour to look at what everyone is building, and me replying to different projects on stream. That would be interesting as well, which I actually planned on Thursday as well. So I'm not sure by Thursday. I'm pretty sure like nobody will be watching still like within the first week. But yeah, if there are people who are gonna submit projects, I might add like a form submission to this as well, so that people can submit if there is any, and we will go through some of the projects people built on Thursday, and that's that. I don't think we'll do the X and threads today, but we might do it like some other day, or like a daily basis kind of thing. And I wanted to do something like this as well because I've been seeing quite a bunch of people doing. Let me see. So I saw a lot of people on threads posting. So on threads, I saw a lot of people posting the and X as well. People were posting like this. What if this company made GitHub? Or what if Gemini made GitHub, or something like that. There was a lot of different variations of this. And I wanted to make another version that's on threads. So I just wanna figure out if we can do it here. Let me see. So I'm gonna just prompt Gemini for this. And what I'm going to do is actually I might have to remove all these columns, I think. And then we'll screenshot this. And then make a UI mockup of what if threads build GitHub instead. I don't know if they will get what threads is from, but I just bracket Instagram, or maybe just Meta. Yeah, something like that. We'll see how it looks like, and don't know if we can make a post out of it. But since everyone is posting something along these lines, I wanted to do something similar as well, and see if we could get something out of it. Actually, I've not been monitoring whether the music is too loud or not. It's pretty shit, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty shit. Okay, I guess we'll just not do that then. We'll just remove that. Okay, so I think we'll take a short break here, and when I come back, we will start with like the first recording of the long form content. And the thing with the short form content is that I need a script for that, which I don't have yet because I don't have anything organized yet. So what I will do first is the long form content, and we will see whether we can go with the recording of short form content as well. Hopefully we can get the short form content out as well. But definitely more urgent is the Notion custom agents one, which I want to get it out before Notion custom agents actually gets paid. So yeah, and we will actually start building the app itself tomorrow. So this is just the kickoff. We will record some content later on, and after a short break, we will figure out what content we will record. Maybe like maybe just 1 or 2 videos, two long form content. And tomorrow we will actually start building Reel and actually covering like what my plan is on the roadmap of how I envision Reel to be tomorrow, and we'll start streaming on X tomorrow as well. Okay, we are back. And um I think I wanna like rename the stream to something else because office hours doesn't seem that interesting, honestly. Is there no way to rename it? Let's see. Day one of building review. Day one of building. What should I call it? Day one of building review. Day one of streaming? I don't know, man. I feel like each stream has its own title and thing. Oh yeah, by the way, this was exactly what I was trying to do here. Like, I don't know how everyone is making this. Like, is my mic on by the way? Yeah, I don't know how like everyone is doing this. Like, how do they even do it? I really don't understand. Like, this one is Winamp. This one was what? What was that game called? It's not Diablo, right? What was this game called? Oh, World of Warcraft, I think. Yeah. And this one is funny as well. Like, I don't know how is everyone doing this. I think they might be using like GPT image or something. Oh my. This one is nice as well. Like, everyone has a very nice recreation of like how different companies will create GitHub because of like how GitHub is like falling right now. And how Netflix will create GitHub. This one is interesting. Yeah, I actually envision Update Night, the directory, the main platform, to be something like that as well. But then it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do in an like an App Store UI or. Are you even showing the screen? Yeah. Should I do an App Store UI or a Netflix kind of UI? Because if we were to go with Netflix, I think like there's overlap between the two, but it's just that I think it's just the banner that's different. Like this banner here. On Netflix it's like a big full screen, like spanning the whole screen kind of thing. But if it was like the Mac, um what was it called? Yeah, it was like that. Then it was like a carousel of like a just at the top here like that. Oh, what tool is it? Interesting. And oh, is there no, what was the app store called? What was it called? Why can I? It's like not indexed or something. Ah, yes, this one. So in this sense, it's like it's kind of similar to this one, where it's actually like within the page itself, like within the page width. But the Netflix one is like full screen. So actually, I might want to do something like I'm not sure if we should move this here and then we can move this, I don't know, here. And I think we wanna build update night as well. And I think we'll do it like that. And yeah, we'll figure it out. So I think this is the new schedule. Let's take a look at, oh, there's no more. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Like, that's what I'm trying to achieve here. Let me see if I can try ChatGPT. Yeah, I believe people are using this with the GPT Image 2 model, if I'm not wrong. Okay. What was the prompt again? Let me just copy it from Gemini, the one I created earlier. Ah, yes, this prompt here. And okay, let's do that and see what we get. Actually, I still haven't updated the title of the stream yet. Day one of building a tech startup. I don't know, man. Day one of building a tech startup. Is it updated? Oh, it does update like on Twitch immediately, but not on YouTube. Ah, nice. It's updated now. Okay. How do people do this? Like I've seen those people who do the live streams and then they put like day one of like vibe coding too until I hit 100k everyone, which is like I feel like everyone is overdoing it now, and then I don't want it to be that place as well, because especially I'm not exactly vibe coding, I'm building a company here, which is not the same as what they are doing. So I'm not sure what we can put as the title here. Day one of building a tech startup. I guess cause we aren't exactly, I feel like it should be, maybe we should just put the title of the stream here, like how I did this one, like the stream kickoff. So what we will do is just stream kickoff, something like that, and then we'll change the title, I guess, like every day. But a kick one, I guess we can just leave it first because we don't have anything. We're not streaming on kick. Okay, so the title. Okay, I think it's more interesting now, where if we were to pitch it in the format that we are actually building something and not the office hours one seems very corporate. So I think it's more interesting now that it's the name is day one of building. Okay, and we'll just change the days as we go as well. So maybe you should scroll some of threads. And what was this about? Oh, the UI is so good. And the UI is so good. I wanted to build something like that as well, but the problem is that like there's nothing with like a very nice UI, and I like the integration with like the Chrome, the browser bookmarks, and that's what's missing in all of this. And I feel like this one has potential. It's just that it's not on Windows, which is like the biggest turnoff here. Like a lot of these apps are not on Windows. It's kind of a whole company. Like the animation here is nice as well. Okay. Ah. Okay. This update. Actually, we can remove this stream here. We need 29 seconds. Actually, I have no indicator of like whether my mic is muted or not. Just which sucks. Let me see if I can. Wait, why does it take a while to like delete one 29 seconds video? Yeah, I can't figure that out, but that's fine. I just need like a permanent monitor to like look at this streaming interface so that I can see like what's happening on stream. If not, I'm just doing it blind. But it's a bit hard because I'm looking at multiple things at once. So why does this take so long? Okay, that's gone. But these two are like we're just testing like me figuring out like the things. Okay, let's take a look at threads. What do we have? I mean, this was supposed to be a joke, but okay. Yeah. I feel like the account that I created for this threads is a lot on like people building threads, and I feel like that's very unique. Like in a sense that when you actually create a new account on a node on a social media platform, and all the threads that you see is actually all new people, and all people trying to just grow their threads account, which is quite useful and useful for new people on the platform. But whereas if you can compare my threads account on my other main account, my the previous account I was using, I feel like that algorithm, that feed had a lot more useful content that I want to see. This was a lot on just a lot of just people selling products and stuff, which I just don't really like. I guess I have to use it more to really see like how I can better tune the algorithm, because I believe I've already set like what I want to see, but I'm still not exactly synced as what I saw on my old account. Yeah, this is another one. This one is a Duolingo version. What is it? Oh. And this one is Microsoft, which is quite funny also because they've been quite trashed for their AI slop everywhere. And oh yeah, I was generating the was I not generating the threads version of it? Oh, wow. Actually, I think it looks good. now I know where everyone got it from. Like everyone generated it from threads. I mean from ChatGPT. Uh, Man, it's literally the design system of threads. Like it's minimal. It has all the icons here, like the 4 icons here. Want to move it into stream. Let me just put it here. It has this like sidebar thing, but it's not exactly that either. I like it, man. I feel like this might be like something that I would like to use. Like I would like a very minimal and nice version that's built on top of the design system that threads have, which is exactly like that. It's quite nice. I'm just gonna... Oh, what did I get here? Okay. Let me just post this one. Wait, do you download it or something? Let me just... Okay, I've got it here. What if threads made GitHub? I think I'll put it inside. And... oh wow. I think I got a lot of followers from like, what is this? Oh, how does lists work on X? I literally have no idea. It was from this post that my friend Brian posted. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Oh, what? Wait, what? That's so sick. Oh my god, that's so cool, man. Like how do people actually make this? That's so cool, bro. Wait, how do I... Man, that's so cool. Like, I only saw this comment in like the notification, so I didn't know like this came from like this. Man, that is so cool. Like, wow. Oh, someone built this. That's so cool. Like all the Singapore stuff. Actually, all this has to be generated by GPT image too, right? I'm pretty sure. Because initially when I saw Codex releasing pets, I thought that pet for Codex was actually just a preset list of like different available types of pets that you can get. But then like I saw someone making a... let me see. There was this. Yeah, this one. Oh, the site broke or something. What? Yeah, something to do like a Pokédex for like pets in Codex. And wow. How do they work actually? I've never actually dived into like how the Codex pets work. You can make custom pets. No wonder there's like a Pokédex for this. Oh man, this is so cool. Like the fact that it's animated as well. It means that the sprite sheet for like the GPT image is pretty well. Like the fact that it can preserve the art that well, that it's animating this nicely. Like some of it is not exact. Oh, this one is quite smooth. But you can still see like it's. I'm not sure if it's just like the body, the hands moving that's causing like the body to move. But like this one is a bit. It's like glitching, so it's not that smooth. But then it's like. It's really good enough, honestly. How do you install something? Oh, I actually saw this one on X. So it's pretty funny. How do you install it? Oh, nice. There's different states as well. What? That's insane. Like, oh, this is downloading everything. I don't want it though. Codex pets. There's some CLI that's doing this. That's so cool, man. Like, oh, this is the one that I was looking at. This website here, but it's actually down. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, but it's not like a full-fledged animation like the other ones. It's pretty cool. What about the other ones? It's not the same. Oh, let's see. Ooh, this is like the background layer or something. Like the background of this. Man, this is so cool. Like, wow. Okay, alright. Yeah, so I did I even post on did I even post this on X? Wait, let me. Okay. Let me just uh Alright, that's that. And let's take a look at some of X. And I already... Oh, the tab was here just now because I moved it up earlier. So I lost track of it. I really still can't figure out like the frets algorithm. Like it's showing me a lot of like money stats, people selling things. Like it's not really exactly what I want to see. Like I want to look at like what my X feed has, which is like all the nice designs and stuff, like what everyone is building. And people are building like insane shit. This is interesting. Now it's actually saying that the intent of this is like saying that ChatGPT is actually recommending their restaurant here. And then people is saying that's fake. I mean, it's completely... You can completely fake this. What is this? Oh, looks like it's like frosted keycaps with like a metal body. That's nice. That's so sick. Okay. Well, if we actually look at the OpenClaw friend, like, actually, how do you use the Google friend tool? And we can see like the interest like over time, past year. Well, and this is in Singapore, like the place I'm in. We can see like different like queries as well. So it's like definitely peaked in March, early March, and it has dropped a lot because like people figure out like how, I don't know, like how horrible it was. Like the security just wasn't there, and it's like bloated with so much shit. Like every day it's like adding more shit in, and then more things break. And it's like an endless cycle of like updating, and then every update breaks something. Like I think people just got sick of that. And I think the one that's rising right now is actually the Hermes, how do you pronounce this? The Hermes agent, which is, I would say is, it seems to me that it's more lightweight than, there's only 7,000 commits. It's more lightweight than OpenClaw, but definitely I will say that there's still some bloat to it because it's accounting for so many different things. And when I want to build my own agent as well, my own version, my own variation of OpenClaw or of Hermes agent, I need to add all of these in as well, which adds a lot of bloat as well. So it's definitely not an easy problem to solve, but definitely there is a lot of useless features that nobody needs. And in fact, most of the users, like in fact 90% of users don't use 90% of the features that's in OpenClaw. And the selling point of the Hermes agent is that it's when you use it more, it actually has a feedback loop where it's actually updating it itself. Like I think, it says here, it's actually creating skills from what it knows, and then it reiterates the skills, improves the skill, and persist. I feel like persisting knowledge, searching past conversations. This is like pretty much everything that every other agent has it as well. And the Hermes one is like, the only selling point is literally this. Like, it's honestly, I feel like it's another overhyped thing. Like, if you look at it, it is literally the same as OpenClaw. The only difference that's separating it is literally the loop itself, which you can actually just ask the agent, like have it in the system prompt of OpenClaw, and then ask it to keep improving, like updating from whatever you experience in this conversation. Just update the the prompt. Like, I don't know what file does it update, but this one is making new skills for um different different things, and it might update like different other files as well. Where is the there is yes, this one. So it might, I'm not sure if you can update like the memories, the solo or anything, but it seems like this one is not the, it seems like the skills that they make here isn't exactly editable. Like the skills that the agent makes is different from the user imported skills. But definitely interesting to keep watch on. But yeah, if we change it to Miss Agent, let's see how is it. Yeah, you can see it's peaking again. Like it's the same trend. Like all of these are just like hype, and then people realize like how they can't apply it and use it usefully in their lives. But then again, there is that argument that Anthropic is like nailing down all of the subscriptions. People using their subscriptions for all these OpenClaw agents, and then they are like, they can't scale the infrastructure for it. And that's the thing. Like I definitely a lot of people have tried it, tried all these agents, and definitely I do see some use in it in people who are not in tech, because so far I see a lot of people who use these agents are still people who are developers, especially if you look at how difficult it is to even install Hermes agent here. I think it's just one command, but oh, there's an easy way to migrate from OpenClaw here. Yeah, so it's just one command, but most people out there haven't even used the command line. That's the problem here. Not even one command is difficult. Like it seems very foreign and dangerous to use the command line here. And the thing with Windows is that just Hermes agent, this is like a Hermes agent thing, that they don't support Windows natively as well, and you have to set up the WSL all by yourself. Like it's so difficult. I'm not sure how we can orchestrate that in Rio as well, but definitely we'll figure it out as we go. I definitely want to include this as one of the agents as what we are gonna ship as Rio. And yeah, actually I can just let me just share this. All right. Actually, if we look for agent, how is the, yeah, it's something like that as well. Like the hype was this period was like Claude. Claude could actually release like at the start of the year, but not many were using. Like people were using it more and more. Let's take a look at the worldwide trends. It's roughly the same. Oh, this music is kind of shitty. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's enough of. So I think let me just organize what I am going to record here for YouTube, and maybe I should. Okay, I made this. I asked Notion to make this thing like what, because I feel like when we start a brand new channel, like it's very important to say that this where we start, like where we start a new channel, like the first 10 pieces of content you publish actually shows the algorithm what kind of content creator are you. And that was the problem with my previous channel as well. Like, which I actually rebranded to just vlogs. So this was actually my previous channel that I really got partnered with YouTube with like the memberships and stuff, and I can actually monetize. I'm not sure if I can monetize the videos yet. Actually, I think that might be. I can't remember if I monetized the videos, but I've completely rebranded the channel here to literally just vlog content, and we might just do other content here as well, like related to lifestyle and stuff, so that the algorithm knows how to promote my channel more and more targeted approach. Because I've seen my latest videos, it's all very little views as compared to like one of the most of the earlier videos which were done in Bangkok. And I hope that this change will help push my vlog channel towards the vlog and travel audience, and starting this tech channel will be purely just promoting my content to the tech audience. Man, which I am starting from scratch here. So I've been trying to figure out like what should my first 10 pieces of content be on both channels, the YouTube side of things and the short form content side of things, which the short form one will be actually mostly kind of just, I would say there's no overlap between like the content. It would say like, yeah, I tried this before, like cutting long form content into short form, which doesn't exactly work. And I actually can tune. I guess we will do like something. I'll just keep all these content that I talk on stream purely for the live stream, and for those things that are, I don't know, like how do people do clips and stuff? Maybe I should make a clips channel for that. And for this one is, what was I gonna say? There was no overlap in, it was very difficult. Like for my previous channel, when I did the cutting of shorts, I actually had removed all of it. I unlisted all of it. But I actually took all of these long form videos and I actually put them, used the CapCut auto cut into shorts. And then it was like pretty bad. Like the context wasn't really there and it wasn't that interesting to watch as shorts, because it's lacking the general context to it, which was the hard part that the auto cutting of shorts just doesn't get. And that's what I'm trying to avoid here, because I'm trying to make purely short form content that's short form content. So you can see like from my schedule here, all of these pieces of content actually rarely overlaps. If there's some sort of overlap, then it will be reformatted into a different kind of distribution format. Oh man, the music sucks. Into a different format such that when you look at my brand, it's consistent throughout, but then you can see different pieces of my content in different places, so that it won't just be the same thing everywhere. Like you wouldn't see the same thing everywhere. And you can find long form content on my YouTube channel. You can find short form content that I specifically record just for short form content on my short form channels like Instagram, Threads, and YouTube Shorts. So we actually purposely segregate these content pieces into different categories so that it doesn't repeat itself. And you can see my blog as well. Let's look at my blog. Actually, a lot of I've been doing a lot of blogging, and a lot of this is actually automated by Notion. And a lot of this was automated by Notion. So a lot of these things that I actually blocked out will eventually become either short form content or long form content. I definitely want to do those because a lot of these actually are ideas that I had for videos as well, which definitely a lot of these can turn into videos. I just need to figure out what is the useful ones that I can turn into videos and figure it out from there. I might delete this. I might delete this page soon actually. You're suggesting that my first 10 pieces of content should be something like that. Actually, the music is a bit loud, isn't it? Let me just drop it further to like 15. I don't want it to be too loud either. Okay, this is interesting. Like the different kind of formats that I can do. Actually, the more useful thing is this. But I think I already set it up. Oh, I didn't. Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely this is one thing I want to avoid. Like I want to diversify the first 10 videos such that it covers a wide range of things that I can talk about and not necessarily just one specific tool. Yeah, we shouldn't mention it as well. I actually let me just add in the backlink to home tab. right. But my other channel mentioned it doesn't appear. I think it takes a while to update. Let me just I think I can remove this already. So let me just do that. And I got Notion to create all these different hooks as well for different kind of formats. And this one is like talking about like shocking numbers, the contradictions, confessions, mission. I could use like a different variety of them in like different short form videos, because I feel like the short form content we really need to figure out like what is the exact script that we're gonna cover. Uh yeah, I will figure out how we can incorporate different hooks, and then we will have to write the script out for the short form content, and we'll record it and we'll publish it. So let's see. I have so many ideas. I just need to figure out like for the rest of the week what content I will record. I just don't know why the music thing doesn't appear. Like by right it should appear in my stream here, but it's not showing. Oh man, should have done that. All right. Um. I think for week 1 I'm gonna try Claude design. I think the first video will be the Notion custom agents one, and the second one will be Claude. The third one will be how I gonna build update night. The fourth one is on prompting. Number 5 is how Notion powers my blog. Number 6 is backstage. This one is I'll review more about this. And OG images, number 7. I think we'll just stick with this for the first week. And for short form content, I really need to figure out like what we can do. I need to figure out what we can do for the short form content, because that part is not easy to figure out, but I roughly know what we're gonna film for the first video already, which will be something along the lines of I am building the next OpenClaw. Day 1. And then I'm gonna say something like I'm gonna do streaming every day for that. And that's that. I think the short one will take a bit to figure out, but we will start with 1 first. The long form content, I roughly have it figured out. The GitHub ones. I want to cover on GitHub as well. What the fuck happened to GitHub? Happened to Entropic. Um, I think we'll just go with this first. And yeah. I guess for today, I will go through on a custom agents kind of thing, but I think I'll just do it off stream because some of the things are might be sensitive that I just don't want to accidentally leak on stream so that I can actually post edit it. And so what I will record here today will be probably for tomorrow's video, which is on entropic kind of thing. So there was this website that someone just made. I just couldn't remember who made it. Like, it was a post on X that I saw, and it just shows everything that went wrong with like Claude. I feel like the thing with Entropic themselves is that it's nothing wrong with like the models, but the problem is with like the company itself. So let me just do a video on this and see how I don't know, should I do this as the first video or the second video? But since I'm recording this as today, then I'll just record this today and I'll just push it out today. And just we'll just do one long form and one short form first. And I'll do the Notion custom agents video off stream. So that's that. I just wanna see if the recording is fine. Okay, I'll switch to the studio mode so that I can actually record without all the stream overlays and stuff. Okay, let's need to fix the binding here first. Okay. Hmm. All right. Okay. Well, I don't exactly have a script for this, but I'll just go with it. Let me just try and record one video and see whether it works or not. Like if there's any audio. Oh right, the music. I'm gonna stop the music as well. Okay. Let's see if the video is there. Wait, that was the wrong one, I think. Um, I just feel like the audio is soft. I'm not sure if this is like a problem with like I feel like I've already raised it enough to the point that it's actually like it's in a good range, but then it's like I might have to increase the video in like post production. Anyways, I'll just delete that and we'll just start. Let me just update the the stream. So maybe we should do Claude instead. Yeah. This one we'll move it to tomorrow, I guess. And tomorrow we will do. Okay, I'll just figure this. Put this in later. Um. Okay, I think it's not realistically feasible to do like multiple short form videos in like literally one short form a day. I think it's pretty tough. We will start with getting the long form right first, and then we will figure out one at least one short form content a week, and then we'll figure out how that performs, and we'll see how it goes. So what was that again? Right. All right. Um. Okay. So Entropic has been doing a lot of scummy and really weird things lately with Claude, and in fact, it should be just literally just called fraud. And I Entropic lately has been doing a lot of really scummy things, and it should just literally be just fraud. So someone made this website listing down all the things they did to Claude and what happened over like the past few months and what went downhill with Entropic here and how we got to this point. So this website is called Claude.rip, and what this is was created. I saw this on X. Like someone made this, and I believe it's still being updated with like the latest. So it actually starts from like the newest one first. So this was quite recent as well. It's just in 2 weeks ago actually. Let's start with the oldest record of it. And in fact, I think Claude and Anthropic as a company as a whole didn't really come out as a very popular thing until like the 2024 season. So I would say like the 2023 season, I'm not too sure what's going on there either. And it's about music publishers dragging Claude to court. It's about copyrighted music. Claude is training on copyrighted music and reproducing lyrics from hundreds of songs. Yeah, I guess at that point in time, not many people knew Claude back then. A lot of people were still on ChatGPT, myself included. If we look at Sonnet 3.5, Sonnet 3 in fact, when did they release this? It was in oh no, not this. So Claude 3 Sonnet was released on March 4, 2024. So that's when way before this happened way before like Claude Anthropic had like went mainstream. So my first time experiencing with Claude was actually when they released Claude 3, which was very good at that point in time. And if you compare it to right now, it's nothing compared to the models that we have today. And in July 2024, Claude bought Hammer's iFixit and Freelancer. roughly 1 million times in 24 hours, while other sites complain about aggressive crawling. Anthropic said it honors robots.txt web operators learned that only helps after you notice the bot eating your bandwidth. So Claude, in this case, Claude was scraping a lot of things from these websites. And back then, actually, robots.txt wasn't a. It was actually used for those crawlers, like not exactly for. Um, I'm not sure if I should include this in the video. Hey, elemental magic. Is it? From when I actually look at my stream, I thought that the audio was pretty okay. Oh, yeah. I honestly, let me just play it on my stream and we'll see how the audio is. I don't think it's my stream issue. Actually, actually, damn, I actually can't hear like what. Let me just put on my earpiece and actually hear it for myself. All right, I'm just gonna test to see if the audio is working fine. Yeah, the audio is fine, man. Like I hear it on both sides. So, so I'm not too sure what's going on, man. Like I think the stream is fine. Yeah, like I literally hear it on both sides. So I'm not too sure if I want to cover like let me just mute this. No way. Like how about you try the because I'm the one that I was listening was on the Twitch one as well. And I'm listening to the YouTube one is fine as well. So and in fact that's pretty weird honestly. Like how about you try the YouTube link? I'll just drop it in chat and you can see if you can hear anything. Yeah, like um because the username for YouTube I couldn't change it. So I was stuck on this username for like 2 weeks. So I had to wait for like another day. So it will be changed tomorrow. So I just decided to just leave it as it is, like the consistent branding one because it's just one day. So it will be only that the old username, which is this one here on um today, and we will change it. Everything will be consistent from tomorrow onwards. So right now I'm recording a video for my channel, which is I just started from scratch. Why? Wait. I just started from like a brand new channel and I just decided to move away from my old channel, which was like a lot of vlog content, and a lot of the audience was actually from the was actually subscribed for the content that I was doing for vlogs and travel stuff. So I decided to move out and create a new channel for this. So the first video that I'll be making is will be right now, and I'll be talking about the entropic side of things. And I would say that the previous recording wasn't that good. So let me just restart the recording. No way. You know what? Let me just check on my phone. And actually, you might be right. Like, I'm hearing it from one side. So I think you might be right. Let me see how I can fix that. Okay, if I play music, does it come out on both sides or is it only on one side as well? Wait, actually, let me just listen to my stream replay on my earpiece, and I guess that'll be the correct one because I was listening from the stream dashboard. That might be different. Let me see. This is so weird. Like, I'm hearing it on both sides, so I'm not too sure what's going on here. Is the music from... Alright, the music is from... Can hear it on both sides, but the mic itself is from one side. That's so weird. Like, let me check if it's something to do with... I'm not using OBS, so the one I'm using is actually Melt Studio. Yeah, it's this one here. So I mean my mic here is not in mono already. Isn't mono the one that's single sided? Like stereo is the one. Yeah, right. So stereo, it means that I am on stereo then. So um wait, what do you mean actually? What? Or is it because of this? I still don't quite get it, honestly. Like, I thought it might be the setting here. To both sides? So, like, I should be enabling the mono? Is that what you're saying? Oh, what? Wait. Wait. What? Isn't mono one side? Am I wrong that mono is one side? But why does enabling mono make it stereo then? That makes absolutely no sense. That's like the reversed. Man, I I had a rough time trying to set all of this up and also. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. I kind of get like what you're saying here. But it was kind of weird that for me myself when I was actually watching the stream, I didn't hear like the single sided. So it could be like my settings here that's yeah, yeah. I mean, well, anyway, what brings you here, man? Like, are you a builder yourself as well? Developer? Nice, nice. This is actually my first stream ever. So, I mentioned this earlier. I'm just making this from scratch. I am building an app for AI agents, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna stream every single day at 2 to 5 p.m. Singapore time. And what I'm gonna do is just my work in general, like to show what I'm doing with how I do content and with how I built the app from nothing basically. Oh, interesting. What's type theory? Like type theory? Is that like a science thing? Like, I've not heard of that before. Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to recording my video, and I haven't exactly figured out like what I'm gonna cover in the video as well. So let me just I think most of the things here I don't exactly have to cover from like the 2023 era. A lot of it actually went wrong from the recent months, which is from I think it really went downhill from the weaponized thing. From here it really went downhill. Some of it that they mentioned here I'm also not very familiar. I have not heard of some of these on the news as well. Hey, the distillation attacks one is actually very well known. Like they were like making a big fuss of it. And yeah, the Pentagon one. And I think the most ridiculous one was actually the Hermes one, which was like the most recent one. So if you actually had this string in the Hermes commit, this Hermes string in your any of your gate commit messages, you just get like routed all your prompts will be routed to the extra usage billing, which is like an extra cost on top of what you already pay for in your subscription. I see, I see. Oh, interesting. I've not heard of this actually. It's quite interesting. The only thought I only thought that because I just completed my degree in computer science, a bachelor's degree, so I thought that the natural path or the only path like after like a computer science would be like quantum computing. Like I don't know what other paths are available in the computer science space after the degree. So this is one of the possibility, I guess. Oh man, I hate math, bruh. Like I can't do math, man. So it's a bit like the what was that called? Linear algebra? Like the one that they actually taught like the logic, the propositions and stuff of like the logic in English, and then it's like there was like different conditions of like this and this becomes what, like this is true, this is false, then what becomes out of that. I think that was called linear algebra or something, or was it called discrete math. That was called discrete math. That one was a linear algebra then. Linear algebra is this, the vectors one. So I particularly struggled with the vectors one because honestly the hard part wasn't about like the understanding. Like it was mostly about the memorizing, because there was just so many steps in like figuring out like to the end state, like from the problem to the final answer. There was just so many steps. Parallelization. Parallelization. Well, what do you mean by that? Yeah, I mean, I personally I don't feel like pursuing like a PhD from here, but definitely is something new that I didn't know. Like the initial thought when I saw type theory was you know, the types, the OOP types like TypeScript. Like that was my first thought when I saw type theory. Yeah, yes. That was the. Wait, am I actually understanding what you're saying, or am I like just understanding it differently. Because I somewhat get what you're saying, but I might understand it wrong. I might be understanding it wrong. So yeah, I'm just gonna record this video, and I don't have a script. I'll just figure out what. I think we'll just cover like the more important things, like the recent ones, especially this year's cases. Cause honestly, Claude and Anthropic was doing quite well last year, especially after the OpenAI they joined forces with like the Pentagon and stuff. That was when like the turning point was, and everyone started hopping onto Anthropic. And then suddenly everything went downhill, like because they was having so much demand and they just couldn't handle the demand anymore. And they just started doing a lot of like fraud, basically just fraud. You know, there was this video by Theo that was talking about the caching as well. Like the caching didn't even do much. It doesn't even help much at all. Yeah, like I honestly feel like it's so dumb. Like they are selling like hey, like you need to go use AI right now. But then you have to use this $200 subscription to actually cover your usage because the base $20 plan is not good enough. And that's what we're going to sell you. We created this problem and now we're selling you this solution. And now we're adding a lot of features to make you use more tokens. And we're going to make this token maxing kind of thing like super mainstream. Everyone has to max out tokens. Everyone has to use as much tokens as possible. And then suddenly all these companies just can't handle the demand. Like, I don't understand like what all this is. It's like, it's so contradictory. Like, they were the reason why like they made all these agents mainstream in the first place. Like they added all these features that made them use so much tokens, and then suddenly they can't handle all these traffic, and now this burden is thrown to like the consumers. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. Why is the chat not appearing in the in the in the stream? Did the chat actually appear in the stream? Because I've set up the chat window here, but I don't remember seeing it. But definitely they what their business model is actually betting on people who don't use the models as much as those who are. So we have two different group of target users here, where one is actually maximizing like the whole 5,000 usage completely fully maximized, and then we have the other extreme end, which is maybe both on the $200 plan and they don't use it as much, so they actually cancel each other out in the sense that these people who don't use it as much is actually covering the usage of those who are actually using it a lot. So in the sense that this is actually very unpredictable, and the demand is so unpredictable, like the demand, the usage, you can't predict with that kind of business model. And the fact that it is correct that they are profiting mostly from the API side of things. So if we build products that uses the API, that is where they make the money from. And the Claude subscriptions itself are all losing money products if you use the most out of it. Because just a $20 I think the $200 subscription gives you like $5,000 of compute, which is like a 20x. That's pretty much a losing money business model. So the API route is the only way that they are making money right now. And honestly, like I feel like the way they structure their infrastructure with the API side of things and the Claude subscriptions is actually just one bundle. Like it actually shares the same infrastructure in the sense that there is no prioritizing of the API side of things, that they actually get the prioritized demand, as compared to like the ones who are using through the subscriptions. That seems to be the case because when it goes down, everything just goes down together. Wait, what do you mean by having like LLM set up for certain things? Like, you mean like paying through the API to get. All right, that's useful. Like, is that the case now that they are doing that everything like that now, or because I know like AWS have their own like inference for like models, but I'm not too sure whether it's Anthropic models on their infrastructure or not. I think there are some providers like Google Cloud that offer exactly Claude models on their infrastructure. Ah, right, right. So, I mean, yeah, like it's hard. Like, definitely, it's slowing down a lot. Like the Claude side of things, and even Codex is OpenAI's running out of compute in the sense that they are literally burning money right now. Even in they are like doing all these double credits and stuff. They are still honestly like a money losing business, which is why Microsoft just dropped them. And recently the Disney one as well, the Disney Sora partnership. So it's a lot that's going down, but then I feel like it's a lot self-inflicted as well because they really came out with all these things and asked you to use it, and then suddenly because all these they can't compensate, like they can't provide all these demand anymore. They can't go what do you say? They can't meet the demand anymore. So like all these are like they're like reducing the rate limits and stuff, and then dropping like doing like weird shit like with Cloud Code, like removing it from the $20 plan, and all these like I feel like all these they really kick themselves in the foot in a sense that they really self-inflicted a lot of these things. Anyway, where are you from, man? Oh, where is that? Like in Europe? Because I'm from Singapore. So right now it's 5:38 p.m. and my stream will be like 2 to 5 p.m. in my time zone every day here. Ah, in the US. Wait. Wait, isn't US like midnight right now? Like what time is it there? Oh wow. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. Like you are officially the first viewer here. And yeah, like if you wanna just follow my content, you can drop a follow and subscribe on my YouTube if you wanna see like every day. I'll be streaming every day. So oh, what are you doing now right now? Oh, I see the chat in the stream. That's good. So the stream chat is actually working. All right, thanks a lot, man. You're officially the first follower. Yeah, this is pretty rough, but I I'm gonna start streaming on X tomorrow as well. And a lot of this is I had a tough time figuring out the streaming settings and stuff. So I really didn't know like the audio was like one-sided because the every time I listened to myself, it was all on both sides. So I just assumed there wasn't any issues. So good that you caught that on the first day before like this just keep going like until like for how many streams and it was still on like one-sided. But I will stream on X as well from tomorrow and I'll figure out how I can do that. And that would be one extra platform you can stream at. So all my links is on my website as well. You can check it out. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's like the first time I'm streaming, and I've done a lot of. I do realize that I talk a lot to myself when I do work, so I thought that streaming myself doing work and talking, I feel like it's quite productive as well. Like I'm just making content while I'm actually doing things as well. So a lot of the streams will be just me doing like random things, like actually doing cloud code, building apps, um posting stuff on social media to do the distribution side of things and recording videos and stuff like that. So just this for the first stream, I haven't done the recording for the first video yet. But what I was planning was for the to record on what happened to Anthropic. Ah, I see. Dependent types. I see. Okay, okay. I'll take a look after the stream and I'll take a look what that is. Uh, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna record the Entropic video and I'll just end the stream from there. But it's weird, like because before I did streaming, I just did a lot of the all of the recording, just press record and that would be it. But then this one is really like when live stream is different, like nothing gets cut. I don't get any like post production cuts. Everything is like live and raw, and I'm just showing everything live. All right. I'll just do the recording for the video now. I think I will start from here. I think this is where it really went wrong. Like with the weekly limits and stuff. That made like other companies like have their limits as well, the weekly ones. Okay, this is not really important. Um I feel like the ones that really attributed to the downhill of Anthropic was really like the recent ones. The from the distillation attacks and the Claude bot one. Yeah. Okay. Um all right. Um Actually, does Facebook have their own live? Maybe I can stream to Facebook as well. Oh, they do have it. Okay. It's supposed to like be zero here, but it's actually on the next line. I thought I fixed it because I made an edit earlier to actually fix this one. Like the frets was together with this line. Oh my god, like yeah, just fuck it. I'll just leave it like that. And yeah. So I think you can go live. We can go live on Facebook as well. That'll be pretty insane, honestly. Let me just see if there's streaming software. Oh wow. Actually, should I just set up Facebook as well? But definitely it's not the target audience because my Facebook profile is not exactly anything to do with anything at all. I'll be honest. So um let me just try, see if it works. We're live on Facebook. Are we? No, we're not. We're not. Okay. Um. Yeah, but I have to create a live video for that to work. So it's some sort of like YouTube as well. But the problem is, I can't set, I can't use a brand new Facebook account for this. But definitely, I want to create a brand new Facebook account for this as well. Let me just drop the Facebook one and wait. Um. Okay. Let me create a brand new account on Facebook and so that we can go live there. But Facebook Live we need 100 followers it seems. Is there no sound? Is there no sound? Like I can hear myself though. Wait, I feel like the delay is like worse now. Like it was initially not this bad. Like the delay got longer and longer. Like initially the delay was like just 2 seconds. Now the delay is like fucking 10 seconds. Anyway, um, the Facebook one. What was the requirements again? Oh, 60 days old. 60 days old is a lot. Oh, I can go live from a page. But I need 100 followers from my page. Man, like, hmm, wait, I think the, if I'm not wrong, my Instagram might have made a page. Um, okay, nice. That means we can go live on Facebook as well. Oh man. Okay, the Facebook page is creating. Um, it's taking a while. Okay, it's created. So let me see. But it's hard to get 100 followers on Facebook though. How would you do that? Hmm. How am I gonna get 100 followers on this? This is like the same problem with Instagram. Like Instagram only accepts 1,000 followers before it can go live, which means that we won't have access to like vertical streaming at all until like TikTok accepts me. And man, I have no idea how to change the Facebook name. Ah, yes, yes. Okay. And all right, I have a Facebook page now. So there's gonna be a bunch of work to like edit to every page. So I'll just edit later. But I need to hit 100 followers to stream on Facebook. Yeah. All right. I'll just figure it out. Um, man, it's already 6 o'clock. I'll just stop the stream here, and we will record the video tomorrow instead. So, so what we have here is I'm just gonna organize the videos off stream, and I think it'll be easier to figure it out. And we will do the X stream tomorrow on X, and I'll record the videos tomorrow as well. And yeah, so that's tomorrow's one. Today is done, and I'll see you again tomorrow here as well on Twitch, YouTube, and X. Hopefully, we can get the X one up as fast as possible. I have not tested the one on X at all, so we'll end it here. And I hope tomorrow the music like display, like the now playing display will be there as well. Because it's clearly there, but I think I got rate limited by the Spotify API or something. And you can see like I've already set up the vertical streaming format as well. So once TikTok is live, we will get everything up on TikTok as well. And I think that will be the first vertical format that we can support. And the Instagram one requires 1,000 followers. Facebook requires 100 followers and 60 days old. Like what? I just created it. I thought it mentioned like 60 days for the account. But apparently, like if I create a new page, that page has to be 60 days old as well. So yeah, I don't know how my setup will handle like so many streams as well. And we will stream to Telegram as well, like in one of the days, and maybe to the Substack as well and other platforms as well. And on LinkedIn is a bit different because if I want to make, actually it's kind of the same like YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. I need to go to their dashboard and actually create the live video for this to work. So even if I stream my video into their platform, nothing gets go live because I didn't create a live video there. So maybe let me just set up the schedule here. I think there's a schedule kind of thing here for Twitch. Let me see. There is a... Let me see if I can set up the schedule thing. What's in my channel actually? We can actually link Twitter here. Okay. I'll just leave it as it is. I can't remember. Like I remember there was like a way to like update the schedule on Twitch. Anyway, I'll just figure this out off stream. Um, yeah, I'll just figure this out off stream. You should be able to see the scheduled live streams for the rest of the week on YouTube and Twitch as well. Hopefully, I can get that set up, and should be able to see that. And yeah, that's it for this stream. Thanks for tuning in for the first stream. This I didn't expect to have actual people watching, but that's the first stream. Wait, why is this broken now? Okay. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you again tomorrow.